Hi guys, I'm Reveena and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making vegan mashed potatoes, which are creamy and delicious and unbelievably flavorful. And that's because I'm throwing in a few extra ingredients other than just your typical potatoes and milk and olive oil. Got it. Okay, so I'm starting off with 3 cloves of garlic and I'm just removing the skin. And these are going to boil with the potatoes, which is going to leave them sweet and soft and mellow, so that when we mash everything up, you'll get a really subtle garlic flavor throughout your mashers, which is just divine. So I have here russet potatoes, and I'm using 3 of those. And all I'm doing, unbelievably simple, is cutting them in half, cutting each half in half, and then cutting that into around 4 chunks. And what that's going to do is just allow this to cook up pretty quickly. So in around 20 to 25 minutes. Now I have a medium pot on the stove, and it's just boiling away. And to that, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of kosher salt. If you're using regular salt, then you just want to use around 1 to 1.5 tablespoons. Whoop! Made the water bubble all up. The water likes salt as much as I like salt, which is a lot. Okay, so the reason that we're adding salt to the water is because the potatoes are going to cook slowly in that water, and it's going to allow the salt to just flavor them deeply and thoroughly. If you were to add salt at the end, which you can totally do if you prefer, it's easier to sort of have uneven pockets of seasoning. So this will just ensure that your mashes are seasoned all the way throughout. Now I'm going to add everything into the water and just let this cook away for around 25 minutes, or until you can insert a fork into the potatoes and they fall apart really easily. I've drained my potatoes and garlic, and they're just sitting over here in a colander waiting to be mashed. And what I'm going to do is heat up 3/4 of a cup of unsweetened non-dairy milk. It's really important that you buy the kind labeled unsweetened and not the original version, because the original version tends to have sweetener in it. So I'm putting that back onto the stove in the pot that I mashed the potatoes, in the pot that I boiled the potatoes in. And when you heat up the liquid which is going to go into the mashed potatoes, you ensure that they're light and fluffy and ultimately delicious. Then I have 1/2 cup of frozen peas, and to that I'm going to add a little bit of water. And the point of this is really just to defrost them and heat them through. If you wanted to, you could do this in the microwave, and you can also omit the peas, but I love how we're going to add some scallions and peas, and that's just going to be a really nice like crunch green bite against the creaminess of the potatoes. So just get that on the stove cooking through, and then once those are done, we're going to drain them. The last thing that I'm doing before I pull all this together is just chopping 3 scallions. And like I said, I just love how you have the cooked garlic, which adds like a really kind of soft, subtle, garlicky taste. And this, which brings it back into the fresh, oniony vibe. I love it. I just think that this is totally delish. So once everything is heated up, we'll pull it all together. For the final assembly of this dish, I combined the potatoes and garlic into the milk mixture, mashed everything with a potato masher, and then seasoned generously with black pepper, added in the softened peas and the scallions, and then just mixed everything together. At this point, you want to taste for further salt and pepper, especially if you haven't seasoned the potato water, but I have, and I did, and this is delicious. It's smooth and creamy and like the ultimate comfort food. I really, really hope that you guys make these. And I like how these have a bit of texture and a little bit of character. So they can really stand up to, yum. They can stand up to taking a bigger part of your holiday meal. Recipes on my site, reveenaskitchen.com. Like this video if you liked this video, or if you are like me and you basically wish that mashed potatoes were your middle name because you love them so much. Subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Happy holidays. I'll see you soon. Bye.